a long week. So today, Charlotte and I are gonna see if we could turn things around by doing a fun, no recipe yogurt cup cake experiment. I saw this idea in the book Bringing Up Baby when I was pregnant with Charlotte, and I bookmarked it thinking when she's old enough to help me in the kitchen, we definitely have to give it a try. We're gonna be doing it a little bit different today. Instead of following the instructions exactly, we're going to see if we can come up with a no recipe by using the yogurt cup as a measuring tool. This way it's a little bit more loose, it's a little bit more fun, and you can use whatever kind of yogurt you have at home. It's a rainy day, we have nothing on the agenda, so we're gonna get baking. You wanna help me make a cake? So the first thing you're gonna start out with is what kind of yogurt do you have? We love these triple cream Siggies, and they are 4-ounce cups, but maybe you have a 6-ounce cup, a 5.3-ounce cup. The idea of this no recipe is that it's all about ratio. As long as you're sticking with whatever cup of yogurt you have, this should turn out really well. So we're going to empty our yogurt container out into the bowl. I'm gonna just give it a quick rinse, that way the rest of the dry ingredients don't stick inside of the container. So once that's dry, we're going to use the yogurt cup to scoop about a full cup of sugar. If you are really against sugar with your little kids, you can go ahead and put that in half maybe. But my philosophy is, as long as it's a treat and I'm not pumping her with sugar 24 hours a day, I feel okay about it. One thing I've had to learn over the last year of baking with an amazing toddler is that the measurements don't always end up 100% accurate. Eyeball it as best you can and add a little bit more if you need. Next, you're gonna use the same yogurt container to measure out 2 scoops of flour. Because I want to measure everything in the cup, I'm going to use the bottom of this container as an eyeball measurement for about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half. So I'm going to cover the bottom with baking powder and then crack 1 egg into the cup just to make sure we don't add any shells to our batter. This cake uses oil, so I'm going to fill it almost to the top with vegetable oil, but you can use coconut oil too if you prefer. And I'm also going to fill the bottom of the cup with some vanilla extract, so figure about a teaspoon. Are you ready to mix? I've done this a few different ways. Sometimes we've used a mini muffin pan. Sometimes we've used one of these little 6-inch cake rounds. But today I'm just gonna use a small pie plate because I feel like that's something that a lot of people have. Bake it at 375 degrees for about 20-ish minutes depending on what container you choose, just until it's golden and sort of springs back when you touch it. You can serve this a bunch of different ways. We do have a bunch of berries. I'm gonna toss those with some sugar. That way we can put it over the cake as sort of a fresh fruit topping. You could also top this with like a traditional frosting. I've done it with chocolate frosting before. It's really up to you depending on what you have and what you love. This is a fun, stress-free baking project that you can do with your little ones. It's tasty, it's forgiving, and it's something you can do together. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye. You say bye-bye?